Orleans brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Today, we're set for a good one. It's the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Superdome. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Number 32 with the ball carrier. He's brought down by Terrion Arnold. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go! Nice!
Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
79, let's go now. Press all 80.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
60 box, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back, and he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down, and they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, break.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Black. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 30 yards.
First and 10.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Come on, set. 10 flat. Ready?
They'll look to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Green. Yellow. Right. White. Check. Huh?
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 22
His
yards.
first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 50. Green.
To Slav, a man in motion.
Cut.
Rolling right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Cowboy 80. Street. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 range. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. 18. Pioneer.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
46-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go. Go street. Gravity Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, right?
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Cut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
17, ready. Right, right, 33. Cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Claws red. Yellow, 40, red, cycle. Ready.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
That is caught side of the end zone. Jamison Williams. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 14, Saints nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Williams in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready. 6, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Bell. That's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
They'll
2.
come to the line now on second and 2.
Press all 80. Ready.
This throw left side taken in by Johnson. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a
19
6.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Lion. Let go.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
43-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. Panther strict.
Throwing now from the gun. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Trouble. 38. Come on. Set. Hunt.
Throwing now on first and 10. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. They've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
26-yard line.
Down. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
To the air now on first and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow, lineman.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get maybe 4 there. It'll bring up second and long. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On the double.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Kayvon Thibodeau on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Fight, take on.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will score again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 10. Jack Fox to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Cowboy 8. 70 Ranger. 70 go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like it.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tag. 19, sorry, let's go. Come 19, come 19, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 23-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
This is caught at the 2. And he's in. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown Saints.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of the comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check, hurt.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Come on, set. 70, Timberwolf.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 16 on that connection. First down, New Orleans.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Bronco 80. Watch him right there. Kill, turn up. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Set.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
4th down and less than a yard.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set. Stephanie. Warrior 7. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2. Viking 8. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18. Hawk 70.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
On the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go. Set. Check.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. Open space to the 35. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A long one from Gibbs. 45 yards.
1st and goal, Detroit.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 50. Green.
Laporta in motion. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
'He Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 17. Jack Fox to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At the 33-yard line. 8 yards
From the
on
33,
pickup.
here's
Brings up
second and a couple.
Come on. Set. Ready,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
65 cat. 65 cat. 60.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Williams in motion.
Ready?
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Panther 60.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card.